Welcome to the Band Bar Studios channel, where we create your entire fitness routine using long loop resistance bands like these. So if your goal is to get stronger and fit from anywhere, this is the channel for you. Be sure to subscribe to the channel, turn on post notifications so that you never miss a workout. Today we have a glute workout, super quick and efficient, so you can use this as a finisher or just a standalone workout if you don't have a lot of time today. We should start with a warm-up. So click here, do this warm-up first, come back to this video, and we will get right into it. We are starting our circuit with a sumo squat. So how you do that with bands is grab a heavy band, or you can layer up some lighter bands, hooking them under your feet and getting into a really wide stance like this. So at this low point, you should already have tension on the band, a good amount of tension. We're gonna drop our hips, roll your shoulders back, and starting now, we're gonna exhale and come up. So inhale, knees tracking over your toes, and exhale, coming up. So hips and knees are bending at the same pace. That's why this is a squat, not a deadlift. We're doing this circuit twice, so just know that you're gonna get used to it, or take this first round to get used to it. Remember how this resistance feels, and we'll do it another time later on. Good. All right. Whew. Okay, next, we're gonna do a B stance RDL with a rotation. So how you do that is I'm going to double up a lighter band like this. You're going to hook that under one foot. B stance is when the leg without the band is this kickstand leg. And starting now, you're going to grab this band with the opposite hand. Okay? Then you're going to stand up and we're gonna do an RDL like that. So having that rotation in your upper body stretches this glute a little more. So I'll go to the side. So kickstand, leg, pushing our hips back, feeling that stretch, and coming up. So adding just a little bit of the rotation. Perfect. All right, getting out of that, we're gonna switch sides. So other foot has the band. I'm gonna loop the band around my hand a little bit to create a little more resistance. So standing up tall, then we're kickstanding that leg. I'll show you from the front. And starting now, we're gonna push that hip back, rotate a little, and come back to standing. Good. If you don't like the rotation and you just wanna do a B stance RDL, please do that instead. This is just a nice variation. Last one here. Good. Whew, okay. Next, we're gonna do a glute kickback. If you have a door anchor, feel free to use that. But a way to do this just with bands is to wrap the band around your foot, hook the other leg in, like so. You can hold on to something, and you're going to kick that leg back at about a 45 degrees away from your body and really feel that glute squeezing right here. Work where there's tension. So if you can't get your foot up to where you're squeezing your glutes, choose a lower band. Good, you got this. 3, 2, 1. Whew, okay. Next, we're gonna do a glute bridge. Oh, sorry. Next, we're gonna do the other side. So, imagine. All right. Band under your foot. Flex the foot that you're moving. And see, already here, I have tension. And I'm just gonna kick that leg out, squeezing my glutes. You're gonna feel your standing leg work. If you're feeling it way more than this leg, add more stability to your workout, whether you're holding onto a wall or maybe bring a chair here. Good. All right. Now we're going to a glute bridge. So to do that, we are going to take a band, hook the ends on your feet, like so. Bring the middle of the band over your knees, and then get into a glute bridge position. Band over your hips, low back in the mat, hands in the mat, and then thrust up. Inhale, exhale. If you're feeling it too much in your quads, move your legs out, or move your feet out. Sorry. Inhale. You got this. Done. Oh my gosh, okay. And lastly, getting out of that, we are going to do a single side hip abduction. So to do that, I'm going to double up a lighter band. And this doesn't have to be a lot of resistance. You don't even need a band if you want to try this body weight first. We're going to lay on our side. Lay on our side like this, resting on your elbow. And we're going to open up this leg and bring it back. I'm going to triple up my band so that it's the right amount of resistance. But find a resistance that works for you. It's going to change your range of motion. Everything is subjective with bands because it just depends on, how much you're stretching it. Keep your hips stacked. We're working our outer thigh, our abductors, which are on the outside of our hip. Good. Okay. Other side. You can just roll over, but I want to face you. So, stacking our hips, stacking our knees, and stacking our shoulder over our elbow. 90 degree in our legs, or at our knees, and let's go. You got this. This is the last exercise of the circuit. We're going to take a break after this and then come back for round 2. Oh, yes. This one is one that just sneaks up on you. Last 5. Done. Ooh, okay. Let's take a 40-second break and we are going to come back, start all that over again. All right, let's do that one more time. We are starting with our sumo squat. So find the band that works for you. Again, you can layer bands super easily. Like grab even a light band makes a big difference, and you're doing the exact same thing. You're just holding both, right? So whichever you prefer, find your perfect resistance. Sumo squat means our feet are wider than hip width, toes pointed out, hips down. Let's go. So feeling our inner thighs work with that stretch because our feet are much wider than hip width. So we're working our inner thighs, our glutes, and our quads and hamstrings, of course, because we're squatting still. Last 5. Done. Whew. Okay. Next, we're going to do that B stance RDL. I'm going to switch to a heavier band, but I'm not going to double it up. So it will feel a little different. And I'm doing this to get a little more range of motion so that I have resistance lower to my foot here, because you always work with tension on the band, right? So we're here, we're in that kickstand, B stance position. We are rotating as we go down, feeling that stretch in the glute with the band on that leg. Whew. Oh, such a different feeling, and you need to get used to it. So that's why I move so slowly. I'm making sure that the right muscles are feeling it in the right way. Good. All right, other leg. Show you from the side this time. You don't have to wrap the band around your foot, but I like that extra security. So I'm here, standing up tall, kicking out that leg, shoulders back, core on. Let's go. So you're pushing this hip back while rotating just a little bit and coming up. I want the majority of your weight in this standing leg. Ooh, really feeling that stretch. I like to kick up the kickstand leg between reps just to remind myself that it's not a 50-50 split in my weight distribution. Whew. Done. Ooh, okay, great. All right, glute kickback. My glutes are feeling this, so I am gonna go to a green band like so. Things you can do to increase the resistance with this one is even just wrap the band around your foot, like take an extra step through that band to shorten it, or just step on the band at a different place. So we're here, slight hinge in the hips, and we're kicking this foot back, squeezing that glute. So we just stretched that glute. We worked that glute in the lengthened position, right? Because in the RDL, you're stretching the glute muscle. Now we're working it in the shortened position where at the hardest point, our glute is rock hard right here. Again, kicking out at that 45 degrees to really target the glute max, which is the max muscle in your glute, if you want to think of it that way. All right. Oh, what am I doing? Okay. Glute kickback, our other foot is kicking. Almost done. Let's go. Kick back. Really squeezing that glute. Last 10 seconds here, and then we're on the mat. Oh my gosh, okay. Glute bridge. So grabbing your band, hooking it on both feet, like so. Bringing your feet in so that you can bring all that resistance up over your knees. Hooking that band up around hip height. Low back in the mat. And let's go. Hold at the top for a second. Feel your glutes engage. Done. Oh my gosh. All right. Let's do that abduction and then we are done. So I am going to stick with my green band tripled up. But again, even body weight, the weight of your leg helps you work your abductors. So whatever you have available to you. Let's go. You do not need a lot of resistance for this. You got it. Last 5. Perfect. Okay, let's switch sides. Last 40 seconds of this workout. Ready? Whew. Stack your hips. Ready? Let's go. Again, hold at that tough part. Really feel your muscles working. And I'm only going until here because this is where the tension on the band really lightens up. So I just stop there and go back into the tension. Last 3, 2, 1. That was our glute workout. I hope you're feeling it. I am already. Please make sure you cool down. I'll put a video here for you. Click that, make sure your muscles recover so you can walk down the stairs tomorrow. If you liked this workout, please check out Band Bar Studios. There is so much more available to you there, and you can try free for 7 days. Please leave a comment if you liked this, and I will see you next time on the mat. If you enjoyed this workout video, make sure to join me on bandbarstudios.com. There you'll get access to over 200 exclusive workouts, free challenges, form videos for over 100 exercises, workout tips, and more to help you on your health and fitness journey. If you're not a Band Bar Studio member yet, check the description below for promo codes and click on that link to start your free trial today. See you next time on the mat.